What's going on? This is Nick from Fitness is the Mission, and today I got a real treat for you guys. I got 7 exercises planned for you guys. We're going to do 15 reps of each. You can do 3 to 4 sets, 5 to 6 sets, whatever you'd like to do. You can go even higher if you're feeling courageous. So today, what I decided to do is body weight exercises. I know not a lot of you guys have access to certain items such as dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells, or whatever, stability balls. So what I wanted to do is I took a backpack and I just filled it up with a bunch of books. As you can see here, I got my old anatomy and physiology book, a few other books that I have. You could also put bottles of water in there to add weight, or bottles of pop in there that you're never going to drink anymore, right? Or you could put rocks, other things. So today, let's go ahead and go over this exercise. These exercises I got planned up for you guys. So we're going to start off with 15 push-ups, 15 mountain climbers, that's 15 each. I'll explain it to you guys while we're in it. Backpack rows, squats, low flexion crunches, dips, alternating lunges, and bicep curls. Alright guys, so I don't see any reason we shouldn't jump right into this bad boy. So let's go ahead and start with these push-ups. Alright, so with the push-ups, what you got to do is you got to keep your arms about shoulder width apart. You could go even further, but if you have any kind of shoulder problems, it's going to put a lot of stress on that shoulder joint as it is. So if you keep it about shoulder width apart, you keep the core tight, you keep those glutes squeezed, you want to keep a nice straight back, and we're going for 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you breathe with these. 13, 14, 15. Excellent. Alright guys, we're going to go straight into our mountain climbers. Alright, so with the mountain climbers, what we're going to do is same position you were in before for push-ups. We're going to bring the foot up to the chest and then back down. So this would be 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, next thing we got, guys, is the backpack rows. Now with the backpack rows, you gotta try to catch my breath a little bit. That took a lot out of me. So with backpack rows, guys, you can take the side of the backpack. You can even hold it by the straps. I kind of prefer more on the sides. Just try to get a good grip here. If you have a lot more weight in here, then probably holding it from the straps would be a better idea. So the backpack rows, you just kind of come down into almost kind of like a half squat. You have your hips hinged out. You don't want to be all the way out here. You're putting a lot of stress on that low back. So you can kind of come right here. We're going to take this down as far as we can get it and just bring it up. 2, 3, 5, 6. Make sure you guys are breathing during all these exercises. 10, 11. You really want to feel a squeeze in the back. So when you get to this position, you should feel that back, the shoulder blades almost squeeze together. That's how you know you're really working that upper back. And one more. Another thing you want to do is try not to have your head go forward during these exercises. You don't want to look like this. That puts your cervical spine in a position to get actually injured. Now the next thing we got are squats. With squats, guys, we just want to pretend that we're sitting straight down in a chair. You're going to go ahead and line up, have your feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to come down and then come up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. If you guys ever want to make these any harder, you can actually take that backpack that you had, go ahead and strap it on your back, and we can go ahead. I'm going to do another 15 this way. I can already feel it loads up the weight in my quads a lot more. Feeling my hamstrings just a little bit. With these, you want to always make sure that your knees don't track over your feet. You don't want your knees to come in a knee valgus, or in a knock knees they call it. Always try to keep those knees parallel to your feet. Oh man, you can already feel it. Alright guys, our next one are called low flexion crunches. With the low flexion crunches, you can go ahead and lay down, Now with these, you stick your hands straight up. These are different than just normal crunches when you come up like this. The reason I don't like those kinds of crunches is mainly because it puts that low back in a weird position in which it could get injured. With these low flexion crunches, we just take our hands, we stick them straight up, and what happens is our shoulder blades just leave the ground. So with these, you really want to brace that core when you come up. You want the core to be pulling your shoulder blades off the ground. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright guys, the next one we got is dips. We're going to be working these triceps, the back of the arm. So with dips, you want to go on this side? With dips, you just come out. You want to have your hands about shoulder width. We're going to go ahead and come out. You can either do this, you can even put them up on a chair, but I'm going to stick with this for right now. So we're going to come down and up, down and up. Good. You almost want to lock out your elbows at the end, but you don't want them completely locked. You just want them to have kind of soft right here. You don't want them fully extended out, just nice and soft in the joint there, but fully extended to the point where it almost feels like it's locked out. Man, I can already feel it in my triceps, mainly from the push-ups we did earlier. Our next one is alternating lunges, guys. With alternating lunges, you can do them a number of ways. I'm just going to do them standing in place here. All right, so what you do is you come out, nice big step, and then come back. Out, and good. So this counts as 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. 6, 6, 7, 7. I'll show you guys a few ways to modify these at the end to either make them harder or make them easier. And you will always want to make sure that you keep breathing every time you do these exercises. A lot of the times, especially with me talking right now, it's hard to focus on my breathing, but when you're exercising and you're not talking as much as I am right now, you have to actually focus on that breathing. It'll help you in your lifts, it'll help you with working out in general, and it'll keep you from passing out. Breathing's very important in life. Or we got one more on each side, and then I'll show you the modifications. All right guys, so one of the modifications you can do is you can take a chair, make sure it's nice and sturdy, and what we're gonna do is you can hold on here just to kind of keep your balance. What you do is kind of step forward, and you can even use it to kind of push yourself back up if you'd like. Another way to make it harder, if that's too easy for you, as long as you have good form and that knee's not tracking over that foot, you can start into alternating lunges, jumping. This makes it, I would say, 10 times harder. Now the only thing you want to do is make sure that that back knee doesn't slam into the ground, because you can set you up for some kind of knee injury. Alright guys, last but not least, we're going to work on the guns, also known as the biceps. Alright guys, so with these, you're going to have a nice straight back, shoulders rolled back. We're going to come up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to make it harder, you guys can slow it down on the eccentric part or the very hard part right here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Hey guys, just keep up that good work. Keep on with those exercises. Keep on working out. Keep on staying strong. If you want to, like I said, you guys can extend your sets. You can do 3 to 4, 5 to 6. You can even extend the reps. I just wanted to show you guys these exercises so you get an idea of what you can do. Later on this week, or maybe next week, I'll go ahead and throw in how to make all these exercises harder or how to make them all easier, the correct form for most of them. But keep watching, stay tuned, and if you like it, subscribe please. All right, I'm a little out of breath from that workout, guys. Have a good one.